Very bad news for radical and repugnant reactionary Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, or Lauren Boebert. There is very stiff competition that she is going to have to beat off if she hopes to stay in the Congress, because she is losing in a new poll by 14 points. Newsweek reports Lauren Boebert 14 points behind Democrat opponent in Colorado poll. Isn't this absolutely delightful news? The Newsweek article reads, House Republican Lauren Boebert is 14 points behind potential Democratic rival Ike McCorkle in a hypothetical matchup for the 4th Congressional District, according to a survey conducted on behalf of his campaign. So let's be honest. This was a poll done by the Democratic opponent. Hopefully we will soon get some other pollster not associated with either campaign. The poll finds that McCorkle would get 43% of the vote against 27% for Boebert, with another 33% of the vote undecided. Wow. In December, Boebert, who represents the 3rd district right now, announced she wanted to stand for the state's traditionally more conservative 4th district in a surprise move. She said she was looking for a fresh start after a difficult year, but critics argued she was just worried about losing to Adam Frisch, who she barely beat. Remember, it came down to 500 votes in November of 2022. So listen, this is not a perfect survey. It's a relatively small sample. It was carried out by Ike McCorkle, who is her opponent. But the point here is, it is very much to be determined whether Lauren Boebert's candidacy is viable in the state of Colorado. It has been scandal after scandal, and she is not Teflon Don. She is not Donald Trump. And the degree to which she can just weather scandal after scandal and humiliation after humiliation really remains to be seen. Now, if we can remove Lauren Boebert from Congress, we will have removed 2/3 of this hydra, this triumvirate of MAGAism. It was Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's still in, and she's easily going to win in November by everything we know. But last time around, we got rid of Madison Cawthorn, and we may be able to get rid here of Lauren Boebert. This is all very, very good news. And then we get to the broader questions, right? Like, for example, if Trump does lose in November, and if Boebert loses, and MAGA gets the wind taken out of its sails, is this it for MAGA? And if it is, does some remaining last gasp of MAGA become integrated into the Republican Party, sort of the way the Tea Party did? Remember, in 2010, the Tea Party, this is going to totally overshadow the Republican Party. Kind of evaporated. Some Tea Party people got absorbed into the Republican Party, and the Tea Party people made the Republican Party a little bit more crazy. Does MAGA get totally outcast in a more formal way? Or do some of them get integrated into the Republican Party, but MAGA as a defined political movement goes away if Trump loses and Boebert loses and some others? I don't have the answer to that. What I can tell you is it's almost June. We're basically 5 months and a few days from this presidential election. Step 1 is defeat Trump. Step 2 is defeat as many of these extremists in their districts as possible. And then step 3 will be, now that we've avoided this disaster of 4 more years of MAGA, now let's see what the Republican Party does. Does it go back to the sort of Romney-McCain style? Does it go back further to something else? Does it become something totally new? I don't know. I'm terrible at predictions, but I do know what the immediate next step is, and it involves voting in November. It is time to start thinking like voters and to make sure that kids understand the importance of voting, how it works, registering, ballot initiatives, because so many kids just have no idea. That's why I wrote the new children's book, Think Like a Voter. I can think of no better time and no more important group of folks to try to reach. The book is now available at davidpakman.com/book, where, by the way, you can get the first 2 books in the series as well. Think Like a Detective and Think Like a Scientist. Really important stuff. Donate them to local libraries, classrooms, read them with the kids. davidpakman.com/book.